whenever we ask you about your community, you always just like not. You just avoid the subject.
Well,
tell us about it.
It was a really bad community.
What's wrong with it?
It was just like really communist.
What? How so?
Like everything was
like
saying
un-American.
They decide our jobs for us.
What? They let you pick your own married couples, right? Right.
No, some of us weren't even allowed to get married. We had night jobs.
What? Hey, Janice. What? Okay, who made all these rules?
The chief elder.
There's a chief person. Okay, so we gotta. Do you guys need to have a bill of rights? Okay, that's it. We're gonna go. Where's the chief elder? Where's the chief elder?
In my community.
Talk. Okay, let's go talk to this chief elder. Come on, guys.
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I liked you.
Hey, are you the chief elder?
I cannot believe you made
Yes.
my Janice grow up in such a horrible.
Yeah, you heard her. You made her go. Excuse me?
What? He's mine.
I liked him first.
Excuse us. Okay, you're Jonas, the chief elder of Jonas's old community, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, do any of the citizens in that community have any rights?
We like to make our decisions for the community.
Do you have say-ness?
Yeah, pretty much.
So, wait, do you guys even have a Bill of Rights?
Please define Bill of Rights.
Okay. Julie, Serena, again, this lady doesn't even know what a Bill of Rights is.
Did you just say what I thought you said? She doesn't know what.
Their community didn't even have a Bill of Rights.
Like, you don't have amendments and stuff?
Constitution?
Okay, guys, how about we tell her about our favorite one, Amendment 6? Okay, now listen. We're going to tell you about our favorite amendment, Amendment 6, and maybe, just maybe, you'll change your mind and want to make your citizens have this amendment too. This is our favorite one, the 6th Amendment.
Like, you have the right to an attorney, and if you can't afford one, then they give it to you.
And you have the right to a speedy trial and an impartial jury.
Yes. Let's go back to 1966.
In 1966, the Miranda versus Arizona trial. Come on. Okay. Go over there. So, Miss Miranda is Mr. Punk. Ooh, sorry, sir. Okay, so you've been accused of burglary, kidnapping, rape.
Okay! It was all me!
What did you do?
I stole money from this one family, and then I grabbed that girl. She wasn't even pretty.
Come on, move on.
Court is not in session. So, what has the defendant been accused of?
He has been accused of kidnapping, burglary, and rape. We don't have much evidence, but he did confess.
Well, if that's the case, I sentence Ernest Miranda to life in prison. Court is now adjourned.
You're gonna be slammer, buddy. Life imprisonment for children. Let's go. Keep walking. Hey, don't be sad. Be quiet.
What do you mean? I'm gonna be here for the rest of my life because I confessed to like robbery and like rape and kidnapping.
Let me just ask you something, Mr. Miranda. When you were being interrogated, did you know that you had the right to remain silent and that anything that you said or could and would be used against you?
What?
Let me ask you something else. When you were in trial, did you have an attorney?
No, I couldn't afford one.
Did you know that if you couldn't afford an attorney, one would be provided for you for free? It's stated in the 6th Amendment of the Constitution. Yes, and now we can tell Judge Jane that this do it and you can be set free, Mr. Miranda.
Really? Really? That's great!
Let's get to work!
Okay.
Do this, Mr. Miranda.
Court is now in session. Again. Proceed your case, Mr.
Thank you, Judge Ding. As you know, my client, Mr. Ernest Miranda, was not told that he had the right to remain silent in his interrogation, that anything that he said could and would be used against him. And he did not know that an attorney would be provided for him if he could not afford one. It says this in the Sixth Amendment, as you know.
Yes, I do.
So, Judge Ding, the Bill of Rights, Sixth Amendment, states that this previous trial was a mistrial, if you think about it, because this defendant did not know that they couldn't have an attorney or that anything they could say would be used against them. So, I request a retrial.
I will allow a retrial.
During the retrial, Mr. Miranda's confession was not used, yet he was again convicted by the use of other evidence that the state of Arizona collected.
He will now spend the rest of his life in prison.
Interesting story.
So, does this change your mind? You know the story. Does it change your mind about the Bill of Rights law?
Yeah, are you gonna have one?
Think about having a Bill of Rights?
Maybe it does.
It just might?
Really? Really?
Maybe.
Really?